I don't want to have to discard. I don't want to have to throw my starter away. I don't want to have to waste flour. I don't want to have to waste water. I don't want to have to do it. Can I maintain my starter without discarding? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You absolutely positively can. I will tell you your different options on how to do it. Welcome to Teaching You Sourdough Like You're a Fifth Grader. If you're new here, this is lesson 9. I have a whole playlist on my page that goes all the way through feeding ratios, the starter cycle, discard, all of those things. Go watch those. You can always come back. Again, this is lesson 9. I'm going to tell you how do you maintain your starter if you do not want to discard. There are a lot of ways to do this, and no one way is better or more perfect than another. It is all entirely your preference. So follow along. I hope you learned something, and if you don't want to discard, don't. There's a couple options, okay? Your first option is to bake a lot. The reason we discard is because we don't want to have to maintain so much starter. If you're using your starter, you don't just have tons and tons you're trying to maintain all the time because you're constantly using it. So that's one way to not have to discard. Bake a lot. Use the starter that's in your jar to make things. Okay? Live that life. Some of us are really busy. We work, or we have really demanding jobs or families, and we just can't fathom baking a lot. So your second option is to start your week with a very, very, very small amount of your starter, like 1 or 2 grams, and feed it your ratio. So that way by the end of the week, without having to throw any away, you have your 300 or 400 grams to make your 2 loaves of bread that you make every week. So just start with a tiny amount of starter. By tiny amount, I literally mean like 1 or 2 grams. That's the tiniest little bit on your fork. And I promise that that's enough to get your starter going. All you need is the tiniest little amount of yeast and it'll go. So that's your other option. Start with a tiny amount, okay? Your third option, which is one of my favorite options, is to gift starter to everyone. It's not discard if you're giving it to somebody else to be a starter. So I don't care if your coworker at work says they don't want to make sourdough. They just don't know they want to make sourdough yet. Give them a starter. Give your boss a starter. Give your grandma a starter. Give your friend a starter. Are majority of them going to kill it? Probably, but most of them won't. And what they do with it after you offer them the chance is completely up to them. That's your other option. Gift starter to everyone, okay? Your fourth option kind of goes along with the first one and the third one. And this is the one your friends and family are going to like the most. Gift bread to everyone. That is the other option you have. There is another option, option 5. I can't give tons of advice on this one because I have never done this. And that is keep your starter in the fridge. But you absolutely can put your starter in the fridge. That makes the yeast go dormant, right? They're not eating, they're not active. You can pull it out before you want to use it, let it come up to room temperature, give it a really good feeding of flour once or twice, use it to bake bread. It will make you good bread. Again, I've never done that, so I've never maintained a starter that I'm putting in the fridge between baking. I make way too much bread to rationally put it in the fridge. It just doesn't make sense for me. But I know a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do it very successfully, and a lot of people make really good bread with it. So there are plenty of options for what you could do if you do not want to have to discard. So I hope you learned something today. If you did, there goes my marker. Feel free to put it in the comments. Remember, you've got this. I believe in you. Go make some bread.